All right, here we are at our 2006 Baja 275 performance sport boat for sale. We're here on the beautiful freshwaters of Norris Lake Tennessee. A Tandem Axle Heritage trailer is included with the sale of this one. The slip is not transferable. Seller's actually looking to replace this with a different model. They have owned this about 6 years. It's always been in freshwater. Came to Norris Lake by way of Illinois. I think it was Lake of the Hills, Illinois, where this one previously was located. This is powered by a Mercruiser 496 mag V8 Inboard Outboard SternDrive Engine. We're here for our video walkthrough tour as usual. We find the full list of specifications, features, options, all that good stuff will all be over at our website. That's at www.yournewboat.com. That's also where you're going to want to reach out to us with any questions about this one, schedule a viewing of it, submit an offer, anything like that. For your convenience, down in the video description, there will be a direct link to the listing page for this one over our website. That listing page is where you will want to go in order to contact us. You'll be able to contact us by phone, by text, or by email, whatever's most convenient for you. But like I said, for your convenience, down that video description, there will be a direct link to the listing page for this one. If you're watching this on a device that does not allow you to view that video description, our website is very easy. It's yournewboat.com. When you click that, or when you enter that in your web browser, your choice, hit enter. You can see some orange lettering load. Click the Find Your New Boat button. That's going to show all of our inventory and order price. You're not going to be overwhelmed. You're mostly going to be looking at boats for sale. You're in the Norris Lake and surrounding areas of East Tennessee. So all you got to do is scroll down till you get to this one. Again, this is the 2006 Baja 275 performance sport boat for sale. Again, there is going to be a 2006 Heritage Tandem Axle trailer. That trailer has been serviced recently. Let's see, I think in spring of 2023, had the bearings, the brakes, and the calipers were all serviced. So that trailer should be ready to go. We'll try to have some photos of that at the listing of this one at our website as well. It's in really great shape. We've got pull-up cleats on this one. We're going to have, let's see, we've got 5 of those pull-up cleats. You're going to have your one up here on your bow, where you see that rope is secured right now. And then you've got 2, what they call midship, kind of in the middle of the boat. And we're going to have 2 more back here near the rear of the boat, right here near this integrated swim platform with a 3-step swim boarding ladder. And there's also going to be a little ski tow hook there as well for anybody wanting to kind of do a little, maybe a little tubing. You know, you could ski off this. This is going to be a performance boat. It's going to be capable of reaching plenty of speed. Comfortably, this one's going to run out about 55 miles an hour. We'll top out around 60. And as usual, here for our video walkthrough tour of this one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and kind of get up close and personal here on the exterior. We're going to start with the wear and tear on this one, just because this one's not the easiest to climb in and out of. I want to leave it up here raised on the lift, so we could kind of show you the whole sides. Of course, I will invite you again over to the website. We'll have some nice aerial shots of this one. That's going to be that Bravo One Outdrive, stainless steel 3-blade propeller. We've got lenco trim tabs with indicator gauges. More on that when we do climb inside. We do have a few scuffs back here on kind of this rear section. A few little, just kind of very minor scratches in that gel coat. A little bit of maybe some light dock rash right in there. A little bit right here above that rub rail. And another little mark in that gel coat there. There's not a whole lot on this one, but there are a few little kind of minor scuffs and scratches we're going to try to show you. So there's kind of a very minor mark there, not really catching an edge right there with either one of those two. So those will probably go away with the detail. And minor little kind of just scratching that gel coat, just barely catching my my fingernails. I run it over there, so that's one that's going to hang around even after a detail. slight little oxidation line about right in here, and I don't know if you can tell kind of back here near this back section, you get a little bit of oxidation as well, kind of right there around that that through hole. That's probably going to be a bilge output right there. Let me get back to where we were just now. So we had that little mark right there. Gosh, that's not catching any edge at all. That may just be a good water spot that needs a little scrubbing there. There's a small little kind of crack in that gel coat, and very minor little line right there. Again, I'm not catching a finger nail on that one, so that could very well disappear. Now this one right here, this one's probably going to hang around though. That one looks again like a little bit of a crack in that gel coat. And keep moving along. Here's a very minor scuff right here. Just barely an edge on that one. Less of an edge on these. These may disappear. That one I think is going to hang around. And again, here's another one. Very minor, just barely catches an edge right there. A little bit of a scuff in that vinyl decaling right there of the Baja logo. And again, similar right here. That's just barely catching a fingernail edge on these two little marks. I would say that's much more of a minor scuff that may disappear. And then we've got a few little areas right in here. Move this camera around a little bit, see if we can't get it to pick up on these lighter marks here. It's not really showing up there. Here, bear with me here one moment. All right, let's light this up a little bit better. Here's where I was trying to show you right in here. We just had a little bit of, like I said, again, very minor marks in that gel coat. Just didn't quite have enough light there. Now this one here, that one's probably a transfer from like a fender right there. But now some of those you can see where you've got maybe a little bit of a brighter white. That's going to be an indication that it's kind of into that gel coat a little bit. That one right there, that one's going to be a little bit of a deeper gel coat mark right in there. And that's going to go right up to about there. Okay, so there's those areas there for you. Just a few more of those, just very kind of little minor marks. That's going to kind of disappear as you step away from it, and then when you really get up close to it, it's going to kind of pop back up at you. That one's a little bit deeper right there in the gel coat. Again, we just want to represent these as accurately as possible. I think we were pretty good from there. Step up a little bit closer here, see if this is anything. I think that's actually a little bit of, yeah, that was a little bit of dirt right there. That kind of disappeared. So, do have a few little marks up here near where your trailer hookup's going to be. Bear with me here. Okay, a bit right in there. Again, that's into the gel coat a little bit. Same with that little mark right there below it. Do need the light? Yeah, do need a little bit extra light there. These kind of scuffs right down here, kind of that black on the white, those are going to be more probably transfers from maybe the trailer roller, where you're going to basically hook that bow strap up to, or that bow hook up to. And we do have a little bit of a mark into the gel coat there. And as we get down, we got another one of those right there just above that bow hook. Another slight little mark right there. That's actually kind of a crack in that gel coat just to the port side of that tow hook. And as we move down, it's a very clean haul line as we move down from there. A little bit difficult to show you where I just was. Let me reposition a minute. Okay. There's that hull line down through there. We've got a very light scuff in the gel coat. Again, let me try to reposition here, get you a better view of it. Trying to get up closer to those areas for you. As you move on back, it's like I said, it's a very clean hull line. Bear with me here again as I kind of move around here. Very minor marks right in there. And then move on down the side here. A little bit of a mark just above the rub rail here. And just forward of that one, another, again, very minor mark right in there. A few more of those areas over here on this port side now, where you kind of get those little bit of scuffs in the gel coat in there. I'm trying to show you these in photographs as well. A few more of those. As we move on back. Okay. Keep moving down this side right here. And we're talking some very minor marks in that gel coat. Again, we do want to represent this to you as accurately as possible. That's why we take the time to kind of get up close on here. Some of this bothers you, then you'll know you can avoid making a special trip to come look at this one. But again, none of it's really gonna register as a deal breaker in my opinion. For 2006 model boat, this is probably well within average wear and tear. This one actually maybe even a little bit above average on this one, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty thoroughly impressed with the condition. And again, as we work back here to the ladder, back corner of the boat, where you can see a little bit of oxidation, nothing major, that's for sure. The slight little mark right there. And we've got a little bit of similar kind of treatment back here on this corner as we had on the other corner. We've got some just minor little surface scratches in that gel coat, especially right back here on this very back transom edge. A few little scuffs right in there. And a little scuffs right in there. And hang around the edge here, get you another look at that Bravo One Outdrive. Again, that's a three blade stainless steel Mirage propeller. We've got those Lenco trim tabs and Corsa thru-hull exhaust. And now I'm gonna transition up to our little integrated swim platform without getting myself wet. 3-step swim boarding ladder right there. You got 2 little grab handles right there. That, again, that's that ski tow hook. Pulling a skier or maybe a tuber. Might be more realistic. So our nice large engine cover right here, or engine hatch, is going to double as a nice sun pad for those wanting to enjoy those sun rays. We've got snap-in cockpit carpeting, and we're back. Now we've made it down into the cockpit of the boat. We've got a pair of stainless steel cup holders, light, and a Wet Sounds stereo speaker right there. Over here the other side, again, a pair of stainless steel cup holders. Wet Sounds speaker. Let me get my light back out here. Do have some interior lighting as well. Got this nice large bench seat back here for your passengers. Now there's going to be some storage under this seat, as well as your battery selector switch. We got dual batteries with the selector switch. And then turning our attention over here to our driver's helm here. We've got Livorsi gauges and shift and throttle controls. 2 more speakers are going to be up here at your driver and passenger seats. We've got 4 here in the cockpit. We've got 2 more speakers down in the cabin of this one. It's going to be your trim tabs with Livorsi trim tab indicator gauges, integrated depth finder gauge right there. It's going to be your thru-hull exhaust, so that exhaust switch is going to use that Corsa thru-hull exhaust. With that switch off, it's going to go through the foot of your outdrive, that Bravo One Outdrive. We've got a functional depth finder, stereo, powered engine hatch, engine lights, courtesy lights. We did function test our blower, our nav lights, our bilge, our horn. All of that is operational as expected. There's your horn right there. Livorsi gauge is going to be our fuel gauge. That's going to be a 90-gallon onboard fuel tank. Battery gauge, Livorsi tachometer with your analog engine hours, Livorsi trim tab gauge, your speedometer, engine water temp, and engine oil pressure. It's going to be a Ritchie compass just forward of that. Now, engine hours on this one. We are reading 622. Looks like maybe 0.4 engine hours on our Livorsi gauge. Now, when you hook this up to the vessel view or the actually connect to your onboard computer of that engine, that 496 mag, which we're going to take a peek at here in a few, we've got 440 hours shown on that vessel view. So now the difference of that is, let me show you actually right here. This key is in the off position right now. It's in the on position right now. Now, if I'm really quiet here, you hear that tick. That's actually your hour meter right there. That's making that tick. So when that key is in the on position, but the engine's not running, this engine hour gauge, this analog gauge, is going to tick. And that's where you're going to have that difference of the 440 scanned engine hours versus the 622.4 shown on our gauge there. So just want to point that out to you. We've got a nice tilt steering wheel right here at your driver's seat as well. And then I don't know if you noticed, we've got drop bolster seats here. In any kind of performance boat, this drop bolster seat is probably a requirement, in my opinion. If you're running this at speed, you're never ever going to be running in perfectly flat ideal. Well, I guess occasionally you might get that. Majority of the time, you're not going to have those ideal conditions. So when you are running this, you are going to encounter some bumps here and there, and having that drop bolster is going to allow you to withstand those bumps and as you are running. Raise this up. Simply raise that up. There's a little lever right there, and that's in the raised position right there. Your passenger seat's going to be the exact same way. You've got that nice drop bolster seat. I'm going to raise this up, reach down here. Sorry about that squeal right there. And now you're hooked up right there. We've got a updated Clarion. This is going to be a AM, FM, auxiliary input, Bluetooth, Pandora, and satellite-ready stereo. Again, 4 cockpit speakers, 2 down in the cabin. It's also going to have a NOAA weather band on there as well. 12-volt power outlet right here next to your passenger seat. Again, there's another stainless cup holder right here. 6 stainless cup holders going to be right here in our cockpit area. Small little dry box there as well. Now we do have the kind of integrated steps into our helm right here, and this windshield will flip forward and you can access the front of the boat. Slide open our cabin door and step down inside of our cabin here. Got a nice little V-berth. We've got 2 large bow hatches here. It's going to let in some natural lighting and some airflow as well. We've got 4 more stainless cup holders here down in the cabin of the boat. Another 12-volt power outlet over here, and then that's going to be one of the 2 wet sounds speakers here in the cabin. There's your other one right there. Light overhead. Get 2 more stainless cup holders. This could be a little fuse panel right in here. A little bit of weathering in our vinyl here. It's really just going to be on the side over here next to your other side of your helm. And again, we do have these kind of 2 integrated bench seats in addition to the V-berth, and we've got some storage under this V-berth. Actually, there's a neat little feature up here. This is going to raise up. Now, you will see on a lot of these, you're going to have a porta-potti will be stored right here underneath that seat. And then, of course, when that seat's down, it's going to have that covered. Additionally, this panel right here will lift right up and remove, giving you a little bit more of storage space there if you want it. And also close that right off. But again, you will see a lot of people are going to have a little porta potty installed in that compartment there. Go right back down, and then we've got one other storage compartment under this seat right here. And let's see if I can show you this. Lift right up, and we've got some storage down there as well. Okay, that's gonna do it for our cabin area. Let's climb on out here, and that leaves our engine room to go. We'll use our powered engine hatch here. Let's see. There we go. So LOA on this one's 27 feet 2 inches. Beam is 8 feet 4 inches. We got a 3 foot 2 inch draft. 440 pounds dry weight. The dry weight is this boat without any fuel or gear inside. And here we have our Mercruiser 496 mag, 375 prop horsepower. This is equipped with Smart Craft, and this is also closed cool engine. Again, Bravo One Outdrive. We saw that earlier. This is going to be our Corsa exhaust back here, where you transfer that from your through the outdrive exhaust versus thru-hull exhaust. We've got a pair of newly installed, well, those were installed spring of 24 engine batteries. Those are both going to be 24 Marine Star batteries. Very clean engine room. Again, very clean boat all in all. This model, this 275 Performance of Baja made. This is, I believe this won the Performance Stock Boat of the Year for Powerboat magazine. I want to say back in 2002. So this is a very popular model. It's essentially a very nice performance stock level boat. Typically a stock boat like this without superchargers and all that. This is going to be a nice performing, much lower maintenance than something with superchargers. But again, 425 horsepower out of this, all freshwater time. There you do have the closed cooled system on this engine here. And basically, I believe just your well, the block's going to be closed cooled. I believe your exhaust is water cooled. So again, please visit the website for the full listing on this one, for all the specs, features, our contact information. I've been very impressed with this one. I think we've kind of ran through the basics of this one. I will say recent service history on this one. Let's see, all fluid and filters were changed in the engine and outdrive in fall of 2023. Last impeller was the spring of 2022. And yeah, please reach out to us through the website with any questions of this one. Set up your own viewing, submit an offer, anything like that. Again, this is the 2006 Baja 275 performance boat for sale again here on the beautiful Freshwater's Norris Lake Tennessee. Again, this one is coming with that Heritage Tandem Axle trailer with brakes, and everything was just serviced on that trailer. When did I say that was? That was in the spring of 2023. So now as we wrap up here, you're going to see two things kind of popping up over top of your screen. One is going to be a shortcut to our current listings playlist at YouTube, and the other is going to be a shortcut to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't already, it's a great way to get notified anytime a new listing comes available. YouTube or Google will reach out to you and contact you when a new listing is posted. Of course, you can also sign up for our email list over at our website, and that's at yournewboat.com. And again, if you've got any questions about this one, want to submit an offer or anything like that, please make sure you pop over to our website for your convenience. Down in that video description is going to be a direct link. It's going to take you there. We do not monitor YouTube comment page, so if you do have any questions about this one, please do reach out to us through there. Let me climb off one more time, give you a look at that exterior colors. Upholstery on this one is all in good shape. We've got some light staining here and there, but we did not notice any rips or tears anywhere in the upholstery. That's driver, passenger seat, as well as that rear bench seat. Hop off over the side here. A little bit of scuff right there. Just notice that. Here's we got right here. Hop over the side. As you look at that logo right there. And let me go around this other side here, get you another good view of the exterior of this one here. '2006 Baja 275 performance boat. Again, this is a 60-mile-an-hour boat. Going to do 55 comfortably. I believe it gets about 3 miles to a gallon, running about 35. So again, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Again, please reach out to us with any questions. We're happy to offer this one for you. Again, 2006 Baja 275 performance. Again, those two things popping up on either corner of your screen here as we sign off. Shortcut to subscribe to our YouTube channel and a shortcut to our current listings plays. If you're wanting to see what else we've got available without leaving YouTube, those are the two buttons that are going to be useful for you. I thank you again for joining us.